Every day, Naveed carried the same backpack. But it wasn't heavy because of books, it was heavy because of responsibility. At just 22, Naveed had become the sole support for his entire family. His own dreams were put on hold. Any thought of personal comfort was cancelled. Life was moving at a breakneck speed, and he had no choice but to keep up. People would often tell him, "You're so strong, Naveed." But what they didn't see were the long, lonely nights. The nights he'd just sit there, staring at a blank wall, silently wondering how much longer he could possibly keep going. He was running on empty, and the finish line was nowhere in sight. One evening, his little sister came to him with innocent eyes and asked, "Brother, why don't you ever rest like other people do?" Naveed managed a weak smile and replied, "Because, sweetheart, if I stop, everything stops." That single sentence held the weight of his world. That night, the exhaustion hit him harder than ever before. It was a crushing, suffocating feeling. And for the very first time, the thought of quitting didn't feel like a weakness, it felt like a necessity. It felt like the only way to survive. But as he sat there, on the brink of giving up, a profound realization washed over him. He wasn't tired of trying. He was tired of carrying everything completely alone. The very next morning, Naveed did something incredibly brave. It wasn't about making excuses or seeking pity. He simply asked for help. He reached out and asked for support. Slowly, but surely, things began to change. The weight on his shoulders started to shift. The backpack he carried every day began to feel lighter. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because he finally stopped pretending he had to be strong all the time, all by himself. Years later, when life had finally stabilized and the storms had passed, Naveed kept that old worn-out backpack. He kept it as a powerful reminder of the most important lesson he ever learned. Strength isn't about carrying everything on your own until you break. True strength is knowing when it's time to share the load. Remember, you don't have to break just to prove that you're strong. If this story touched your heart, please like the video and subscribe to Royal Reads for more motivational stories that heal and empower. Thank you for watching.